I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
Give me a big fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Good choice. It's a delicious taste of the islands, made with lemon, grapefruit, and ground beef.
Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
It's Griswold Good Soup. I don't indiscriminately pick up bartenders. I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
Give me a big fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Good choice. It's a delicious taste of the islands, made with lemon, grapefruit, and ground beef.
Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
I can't use the nail with that. There, I've poked holes in it. It's already got holes in it. The bottle's closed. That opened it. That makes the drink oh so much more appealing. It looks dangerous. It just occurred to me that mixing medicine and alcohol is a really stupid and possibly lethal thing to do. If I were a real person instead of a lovably inept cartoon character with the potential for a few more sequels, I wouldn't even consider it. Skull! That's odd. It's supposed to cause drowsiness. I don't feel the least bit drowsy.
In fact, I feel,
So then the Undertaker says, I wanted to be a pallbearer, but I couldn't stop coughing.
You crack me up, Mort.
So what's with the new guy?
Oh, he's been like that for an hour now. Passed out cold. He'll come around.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game, then.
What with him being the main character and all. Funny. I didn't think you could die in LucasArts adventure games.
Well, maybe they're trying something different.
When I should take care of him?
Would you? It's bad for business, having him just lie there.
Rest in peace and all that.
Hey! I'm not really dead. Oh, come on, cut it out. It sure is dark. Help! Help! It won't open. I'm trapped. I can't use the mallet with that. Yikes. Where's that telltale pounding coming from? It's coming from within one of these coffins. From the dead. The dead that surround me. They must know my horrible secret. They'll never let me rest until I've paid for the wrongs I've committed against. Wait a second. I don't have a horrible secret. I think that knocking is coming from inside this coffin. Go into the light! I can't open it. That guy was so bloated he burst his coffin. Nah. I don't need a rotten corpse. I don't want to know what happened here. Nah. No. I wonder where their bodies are. No. Nah. Lots of coffins in here. No.
Phew, I'm glad to be finally out of that thing, even though it was a spacious, comfortable model with plenty of leg and headroom. Well, hello there. Say, you look familiar.
Yes, well,
Of course! Guybrush Threepwood. You're the one who locked me in there in the first place.
well, you see, I've been meaning to...
No, I won't hear of it. That was the best time of my life. Gave me plenty of time to think, you know? To think about the things that really matter. I don't know if you've considered this, son, but live burials are not an altogether uncommon experience here in the Caribbean.
I wasn't aware of that.
Not to mention pirate raids and deadly sea battles, huge man-eating reptiles, dangerous quicksand pits, trigger-happy duelists, and of course, those pesky undead. Have you ever thought of what would happen to your loved ones should this gruesome fate befall you?
No, but...
Well, of course, you have plenty of time to think about it. Or do you? I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been dead. It's given me a whole new perspective on life. A life that I'm going to devote to making sure people's life insurance needs are met. Here, take one of my business cards I've had made up.
If you've been locked in that coffin, how are you able to have business cards made?
Now's not the time to worry about the technicalities, son. Now's the time to ask yourself, are you covered? Run along now and let me set up my office.
We're trapped in here. The door's locked.
Nonsense! This is one of Stan's cozy crypts, all equipped with a patented secure lock release mechanism. Just jiggle the handle there.
It's Stan. No. I think I need coverage right now.
Now hold on just a minute there, son. Give me a chance to get the office set up. Run along now.
Mutual of Stan, because you could die horribly at any moment. It's even laminated. Foamy. Hi, guys. I guess you'll be wondering how I came to be back from the dead. No questions for the dead guy come back to life? No questions like, is there life after death or is there a heaven? Will there be adequate parking? Fine, be that way. I wouldn't tell you about the hereafter if you begged me. Madam Zima,
Begone! You will bring death to all who surround you. No good can come of this.
That doesn't need to be augured. It's labeled Good Soup Family Records. I'm sure it's just a bunch of legal stuff I couldn't hope to understand. I thought if I died, I'd be buried with your aunt.
Well, isn't it obvious? You can't be buried in the Good Soup family crypt unless you're a member of the Good Soup family.
A member of the family, huh? Uncle Griswold, it's me! Don't you recognize me?
Recognize you? I've never seen you before in my life. What is your name?
Hearty beef and potato.
Hearty beef and potato?
I come from good Irish stock.
I don't recall having any relatives with that name.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
No, you don't look much like a good soup at all. In fact, you look more like one of the Brothschilds. They always did have weak features.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Every day I wander the Good Soup family hall of portraits and give my respects to each of my distinguished ancestors. Every distinguishing feature of the Good Soup family is there in those pictures, and I see nothing in any of those portraits that might remind me of you.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Ah, there's nothing like family. No matter what may happen in the topsy-turvy world of the Caribbean resort business, I can always relax in the knowledge that I come from good, wealthy stock. Breeding. That's what's important. Breeding and culture, just like Grandfather Lambert. Breeding, culture, and lots of really old money. It makes a man proud. It's funny. I don't remember Grandfather Lambert as looking so common. Oh, weird. It's like his eyes follow me. Pictures like that really creep me out.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
Now that you mention it, you do bear a slight resemblance to my great-grandfather C. Lambert Goodsoup.
Clammy? Why, folks back home used to tell me all the time. You're the spitting image of old Chowder Good Soup.
You know, I think you're right. I wonder why I didn't see it before.
I could just talk about good soup history all day.
Well, this is a wonderful chance for us to catch up on old times, what? Remember when our family first sailed onto Blood Island?
Do I? I still get goosebumps at the thought of it.
Ah, yes. When was that again?
14... 733?
1433?
2?
No. I can't believe someone of the Good Soup bloodline could be so ignorant of our family's heritage.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island. It's labeled Good Soup Family Records. I'm sure it's just a bunch of legal stuff I couldn't hope to understand. Nah. It's the face that I cut out of the Good Soup portrait. I'll just use some of the cheese here. I don't think he'd like that. I don't think she'd like that. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the I really don't want to go. 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 I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really Well, if you insist. That guy probably couldn't hold his breath underwater for very long. Too bad. I hope it was worth it for you.
Thanks. Thanks for showing me that. I am so happy. I've never seen that before.
They won't fly into the jar for no reason. It's full of fermenting sugar water used for making... It's full of sugar water now. It's full of yummy, delicious sugar water. Bet that water sure tastes good. They're trapped inside and glowing like mad. It's full of seawater. Cool, a cork with a magnetic pin stuck in it. The mind boggles at the possibilities. Hey, neat, it points north. Science is fun when you know the secret. I can't use the jar with that. Perfect! It's broken. I don't have anything to replace it with. It's a bag of wooden nickels. It's a rather spitty gold tooth. Foamy. It's a magic wand. It's a helium-filled balloon. It's a copy of Piracy, the LeChuck Way. It's a copy of Piracy, the LeChuck Way. I can't use the mallet with that. I can't use the mallet with that. That doesn't need a gold tooth. That doesn't need a gold tooth. I don't think that would be interested in a business card. Head be clear, for clearing foggy heads. I'm not hungover. I feel great. I'm not hungover. I feel great. It's a heavy-duty picture-hanging nail. It's the face that I cut out of the Good Soup portrait. It's a Cervantes brand umbrella. Very stylish. Now these are high-grade nails. I see a dashing young pirate in this mirror. It's an empty mirror frame. I'd like a drink, please.
Right. Here, did you just take my mirror?
Nope.
You're lying, aren't you?
Yes.
Put it back.
All right, all right. Sheesh, what a grouch.
What was that?
Nothing.
You just stole that mirror, didn't you?
No, I didn't. It's right there, look.
I guess you're right. Oh dear, I'm starting to look old.
It's from all that drinking.
Mind your own business.
The lighthouse is working now. Intimidating. No. Who are you?
I am the lost Welshman.
Ooh.
I am the ferryman between here and Skull Island. Trapped for so very long in the icy ocean mists. Oh, how I hate that blasted mist.
Really? I like mist. I think it's pretty.
Well, sure, mist is pretty. But egad, is it dull.
I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
I will never again dare that wretched fog without a compass. Once too often did I tempt fate. And just look what it did to my clothes. Just look at me. I'm soaked.
Well, you know, I just happen to have a compass right here.
Then, poor mortal, I will show you the way. Rough seas and untold dangers await you on the mysterious Skull Island.
I'm not afraid.
You will be.
You will be.
Even the bravest of men must dread the horror of this place. Steel your courage, boy, now, before you gaze upon the terrible, horrible face of Skull Island.
That's a duck.
What are you talking about? Don't you see the skull?
This island doesn't look like a skull at all. It looks like a great, big, enormous duck. It should be called Duck Island.
Well, you see, you gotta squint and sort of turn your head and... Ooh, it's just so scary.
If you squint and turn your head, it looks like a bunny.
Well, anyway, see that light up there on the cliff face? That's Smuggler's Cave. It's run by King Andre, the greatest smuggler in the world. And his nefarious assistant, Cruff.
But how do I get up there?
You'll have to go to the top of the cliff.
Won't you be coming with me?
No, you must go alone. There will be someone there who will help you. But I warn you, beware of King Andre. He is as ruthless as he is bald. Good luck.
Thanks. I bet he can help me find the smuggler's cave. It's a hand-cranked elevator. I bet he can help me find the smuggler's cave. I can't use it myself. Someone has to lower me down. I don't want to have to carry him around everywhere. Hello. Can you tell me how to find the evil smugglers of Skull Island?
Beats me. Oh, wait a second. I think I remember something about that at the orientation seminar. Let me think. The cave is halfway down this sheer cliff face. Climb on board this dumbwaiter. I'll lower you down.
It looks pretty rickety. Are you sure it's safe?
No, never used it before, but I'm sure it can't be that dangerous. I'm a temp here. The usual elevator operator, Braunbeard, he's sick, so I'm filling in.
I guess that'll be okay. What's your name?
It's Lafoot.
Would you lower me down to the smuggler's cave?
Sure, I can do that. You must weigh no more than, say, 20 pounds, right?
Actually, more like 120.
Oh. Well, it can't hurt to try, right?
No, you're sure about this?
Oh, yeah. You don't look that heavy at all. Is that not tied securely? Here we go.
Okay, give me a little bit more slack.
Whoops!
Okay, that's too much slack. Ah!
Yes?
Let's try that lowering me down the cliff thing again.
All right. I think I'm getting better at this.
Please be careful this time.
No problem. Here we go. I got it. I got it. I don't got it.
Good afternoon. I'm the new Skull Island Diamond Inspector. I'm going to have to see every diamond you've got. Every last one. Come on, people. Chop, chop. I don't have all day.
I do not like this man. Kill him.
Darn. Let me try that again. Stand aside or I'll strike you down. I'll strike you down with how polite and reasonable I can be.
We seem to have an unwanted visitor, Gruff. Deal with him.
Darn. Let me try that again. Hi there, neighbor. Got any diamonds? Wouldn't you know, but I'm fresh out.
Go away.
Darn. Let me try that again. So, where's this huge diamond you guys are supposed to have?
Have at him, Gruff.
Darn. Let me try that again. I have got so much money, it's almost embarrassing.
Well, hello. Let's talk, Mr.
Van Goder Fasenson. Jethro Van Goder Fasenson.
Very well, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, how did you know my...
It is my business to know who enters and leaves Skull Island. I am King Andre, and this is my associate Gruff. Were you looking for something in particular?
The Good Soup Family Diamond. LeChuck stole it, you bought it, I want it. Now. Please? Sir?
But we have so much quality merchandise here at the Pirates Club.
Our prices get lower every day.
Everything a pirate or pirate in trading could possibly want is here for the right price.
I don't get it.
The Good Soup Diamond is the centerpiece of my collection. The fantastic energy flowing through it is the key to all my power.
So, can I have it?
Of course you can't have it, unless you were to give me something in return.
You expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Threepwood. I expect you to buy.
Your evil plan will never work, Andre.
But it is flawless. A carefully placed series of charges laid throughout Blood Island, all controlled by a network of satellites in geosynchronous orbit. And only one man has access to the master switch.
Boss.
I am that man, Threepwood, and...
Boss?
Yes, Mr. Gruff.
Ixnay on the evil and play?
Ah, yes, of course.
You're a madman.
Am I mad? Am I? Is it madness to sit in a cave at the top of a deserted island, accumulating vast amounts of gold and jewels and stuffed animals, stockpiling plunder from across the Caribbean and passing the savings on to you? Is that madness or genius?
Good point. I take it back.
I'm not crazy. My prices are.
That diamond belongs in a museum.
So do post-impressionist paintings, Mr. Threepwood. So do post-impressionist paintings.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
One day, you will understand.
Maybe we could make a deal.
As you wish. You are a formidable opponent, Mr. Threepwood, but it looks as if our game of cat and mouse must cease. It is a perfect diamond, one of the largest I've ever seen.
I'll take it.
And so it comes with a very large price.
Enough with the hard sell. How much?
It will cost you an awful lot of money. Do you have that much?
No.
How much you got?
Well, let me think. The cash on me, my mutual fund, carry the two... Very little.
As I thought. But perhaps we can make a deal. My partner and I are very fond of cards, poker in particular. How about a little wager? If you can defeat us at poker, you win the diamond.
Sounds fair.
Yes, fair.
Could you stop laughing like that? It's very unnerving.
So, Mr. Threepwood, the question is to you. Care to join us in a game of cards?
Sounds fun. Deal me in, Baldy.
You will have to pay to enter the game.
Well, how much do I need?
Not very much.
I don't have any money.
Then you can't play. What if by some unfortunate turn of luck, you happen to lose? We would have nothing to gain.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Sir, I think that would be a very bad idea. I think that would be a very bad idea. I think that would be a very bad idea. I think he could take me. Not exactly the kind of guy I expected to find living in a cave surrounded by heaping mounds of treasure. He's not much of a talker. They're stacked like adorable, fluffy cordwood. Eerie. He's guarding the treasure. Adorable. Now there's a lot of treasure. Cool! I may actually get to use a real weapon.
That's very expensive, you know.
I'll bet. I'll just leave it where it is.
That's very expensive, you know.
I'll bet. I'll just leave it where it is.
That's very expensive, you know.
I'll bet. I'll just leave it where it is. Nah. Nah. Not exactly the kind of guy I expected to find living in a cave surrounded by heaping mounds of treasure. I think he could take me. Not exactly the kind of guy I expected to find living in a cave surrounded by heaping mounds of treasure. It's adorable and functional. Even packed into confined spaces, they're still adorable. I wouldn't know what to say. I think he'd prefer to be alone right now. I wouldn't know what to say. It's not that adorable. I wouldn't know what to say. I think he'd prefer to be alone right now. Nah. They're stacked like adorable, fluffy cordwood. Eerie. Nah. What could have driven that adorable smuggle bunny to seek refuge at the top of a chandelier? Don't jump! You've got so much to live for! I have no idea what that is, but it sure looks expensive. Nah. That's a good thing I'm not afraid of heights. Whoa, I don't feel so good. I can't reach it. can't reach it. I can't reach it. Smuggling by candlelight. Very romantic. Nah. It's the mysterious ferryman of Skull Island. I don't want to push him around. Excuse me. I'd like to go back to Blood Island.
Me too. This place gives me the creeps.
Mutual of Stan. Open. Nah. No. No. Nah.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
It's from the Caribbean Correspondence Institute. No. Nah. It's a water cooler. Pirates don't drink purified water. Pirates don't drink purified water. Nah. No. File cabinets. Nah. No. The coffin lid desk is a nice touch. Nah. It's Stan. No. You've convinced me. I want to buy some insurance.
A wise choice, and one you won't soon regret. The question isn't whether or not you can afford to buy an insurance policy, it's whether you can afford not to. Speaking of which, can you afford to buy an insurance policy?
Well, how much does it cost?
Oh, that depends on a variety of factors. How much coverage you need, how much you're willing to spend, all sorts of highly complicated sliding scale insurance equations and such. But I won't bore you with all that. Just let me ask you this. How much money do you have?
Well, I've got these wooden nickels.
I see. Maybe I've confused you somewhere along the line. While nothing would please me more to send you out of here, with the peace of mind that your family will be provided for in the unlikely event of your death, I have to run a business here. If you can't at least show me some collateral, I can't give you a policy.
How about an enormous uncursed diamond?
How about that? Do you have an enormous uncursed diamond?
Okay, no. But I'm like this close to getting one.
Well, I'm this close to believing that you're trying to take advantage of my generosity. Maybe you'd like to make me a serious offer,
This antique handcrafted bottle of rich, creamy shaving soap. The closest, most comfortable shave possible.
I don't think so.
This one-of-a-kind Big Whoop refrigerator magnet. Very collectible.
I don't think so.
Coffin nails. All shapes and sizes. Hardly ever used.
Surely you're joking.
This fine cane-handled umbrella. Makes a great gift.
I don't think so.
This attractive mallet and chisel combination set. Use them separately or as a pair.
Not interested.
An assortment of tarot cards. Practice the mystic art of fortune telling at home or on vacation.
Surely you're joking.
This highly accurate map to Blood Island. I absolutely guarantee you won't find another one just like it.
No.
This authentic pirate relic. A genuine tooth from an actual pirate. Only one of its kind.
Is that real gold?
The finest known to man. Not much spit on it either anymore.
Now you're starting to speak my language. All right, let's find a coverage plan that suits your needs. And you can rest assured that you've provided for your family well after your unfortunate departure.
What are the terms of this plan exactly?
It's quite simple, son. When you die, whoever holds that policy gets a lot of money.
A lot of money? Wow.
Wow is right. Now I want you to be careful out there.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
No, I'm serious. I want you to be very, very careful.
Will do. I'm cashing in this insurance policy. Give me a lot of money.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
No, honest. I was dead for a really long time.
And you just got better?
Well, yes.
Do you have any proof of this miracle?
As a matter of fact, smart guy, no.
Then it appears that you're just wasting my time. Run along and play now. I'm trying to run a business here.
I'll just walk over here so he won't see me put this on. Ick.
Finally, you're here. Come on, we're late for the sacrifice.
God of the volcano who resides in Mount Acidopolis, accept this sacrifice we make unto you. In the form of flesh with high amounts of fiber and wholesome cellulose, free of all fat and trans fatty acids, so that it might nourish you and bring your favor upon our humble village, and not upset nor agitate your ulcerative caldera.
Okay, boys, toss him in. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
It's the leader of the cannibals. I don't want to throw him into the volcano. You feed the volcano mannequins made from vegetables?
Yes, we do. Sherman isn't a strict vegetarian, but fatty foods can cause him severe indigestion.
Bubbly. Hail, hail, the god of the volcano. I'd lose my hand in that.
You fool! You've given cheese to a lactose-intolerant volcano god. Do you know what that means? You brought about the coming of the divine dysentery. Run for your lives!
Wow, that was more spectacular than I'd hoped. melted cheese looks just like yellow tar. Come to think of it, I don't want any fresh nacho cheese. I guess I'll just drag this down to Haggis now. Here, Haggis. This stuff should work to patch up the ship.
Aye, laddie, indeed it should. The consistency of tar, but with a tangy pepper taste.
So, can I have your lotion now?
Aye, lad. Go ahead and take it.
It's a bottle of soothing hand lotion.
Don't eat the lotion.
It's Haggis's melted nacho cheese. It was enough work getting it here. And I still don't want to eat it. Let's see if this slippery, greasy lotion does the trick. That should do it. The cursed ring exploded.
This guy's dead again?
No, he's just faking it.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the real thing this time.
Oh, if you say so. He's an awfully fragile little fella, isn't he?
I'll take care of him.
Well, hello. What a surprise you're dropping in like this. Now you see, this is exactly what I was talking about.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
I'm dead. I really am.
Do you have any proof that you're dead?
As a matter of fact, smart guy, no.
Then it appears that you're just wasting my time.
Hey, what an amazing story I have to tell. I was dead, but I live again. Who wants to hear about it? You guys don't deserve to hear a good story. I really don't want to know what's in there. I can't use the nail with that. I've got a pie pan full of shaving cream. It's a skeleton arm with paste all over it. I can't use a balloon with that. Mutual of Stan, because you could die horribly at any moment. This entitles the bearer of this document to the sum of a lot of money. On the event of the demise of hearty beef and potato good soup. It's a mirror frame with Good Soup's face in the middle of it. It's one of the guest rooms. It's locked. I can't jimmy the door lock with that. I guess I'm better at this pirating thing than I thought. It worked. Room service? It's a really musty-smelling wardrobe. Nah. It's so musty that I don't want to open it up. Quaint. I'm sure there's nothing in there except one of those hotel Bibles. Nah. Ugh, it's an old-fashioned water carafe. It's made from porcelain. More porcelain? When will this nightmare end? It looks out over the cemetery. Creepy. Nah. It won't open. It's a Murphy bed. Nah. The Good Soups. A Life in Pictures by M.M. Good Soup. I'm not sure if that's strong enough to hold it. I might need one more. There. The bed has been nailed down. That ought to do it. Wow. I'll bet his room charges are pretty hefty by now. Well, I wouldn't know what to say. Gross. The Good Soups. A Life in Pictures by M.M. Good Soup. Nah. It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family. And it says I'll receive a new book every month, or cancel with no obligation, and keep my copy of Buccaneers and Bouillabaisse as a free gift. Nah. It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family. My piratey instincts tell me I should keep this to myself. I could just talk about Good Soup history all day.
How about that first fateful journey made to the Caribbean?
Oh, you mean the one that... Baron Salmon Bisque de Good Soup began in 1621?
Exactly. He landed on Scab Island with just a spoon and a dream. In just 4 short years, he had formed the largest chain of all soup restaurants in the Western Hemisphere. By 1635, he had driven the entire Van Salad family out of the Caribbean and had a restaurant empire that spanned the globe.
Actually, the Van Salads were not driven out until 1637, and the Good Soup chain of restaurants and resorts never did become popular in the South Pacific.
Yes, we are. All right, whatever. Well, son, it looks like you were right. Welcome back to the glorious name of Good Soup.
I'm, honored.
And as a Good Soup, you're welcome to every benefit the name provides. Instant prestige around Blood Island. A 10% discount at any of the Good Soup resorts in the Caribbean. And, of course, medical, dental, and a 401k. And the best thing of all, if you should happen to drop dead, you will be buried in the extravagant Good Soup family crypt.
It's as if all my dreams have come true. The volcano has erupted!
Yes, I know. The Good Soup Empire is saved. Ah, this is the happiest day of my life. Next to the day Grandpa invented the Stay Crispy and Soup oyster cracker.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Soon the resort will be flooded with tourists coming to see the volcano, and I can finally put on the show I was working on the last time we had guests.
What show is that?
Voulez-vous Vichyssoise, a dramatic musical about a talented young Parisian soup chef who is cruelly taken down by the Paris culinary establishment for her revolutionary ideas about soup preparation.
I'm sure it'll be a big hit. I'd like a drink, please.
Right.
How's business?
Oh, it's just wonderful. Now that the volcano's erupting again, the reservations are just pouring in.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Oh dear, he's had a sudden and completely unexpected relapse of death. Ah, and just as we were getting reacquainted, as his kinsman, it is my duty to give him a proper burial. It is my solemn vow. Young, hearty beef and potato shall be buried in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right. Ominous. Nah. Hey, there's a hole in the ceiling of this crypt. I think I might be able to squeeze through. Wow, it's a tunnel that opens on a deep, dark forest. It looks familiar somehow. As if I've seen it in a dream. Or maybe it's... I don't know. Great jumping monkeys! A terrifying horde of stunningly rendered rabid jaguars. They're coming right at me! Whew. It's a good thing I couldn't get through that hole. I'd be done for. It's a memorial plaque for Minnie Strony Good Soup. Yikes. No. Nah. It's a ghost in a bride's gown. She looks very sad and lonely. Morbid. No. Nah. Tastefully done. No. Nah.
Oh, hello there.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I am Minnie Good Soup, last in a long line of eligible Good Soup debutantes. I was buried here exactly 1 week after my wedding day. A wedding day that never came.
What happened?
I was the belle of Blood Island.
How many people can claim that?
Oh, how the lads adored me. I was courted by the richest, most handsome men in the Caribbean. But all my suitors bored me to tears. I wanted someone dangerous. I wanted a pirate. By the way, what do you do for a living?
Flooring inspector.
Oh. Then one day, a real pirate sailed his ship into the bay. I fell for him instantly, and we became engaged. But he left me standing at the altar, and I died of a broken heart.
Wow. That bites.
Oh, I know.
Were there any other suitors you found attractive?
Well, there was one I could have fallen for. Young Charles de Goulash. He had such a radiant smile.
What happened to him?
You know, it's funny. I don't know. He checked into the hotel one night and I never saw him again.
Go into the light.
If only it were that easy. I'm afraid I can never leave this crypt until I marry. Are you attached?
Boy, howdy, yes.
What a shame. You sure have pretty eyes.
Oh. Hey, nice ring. Was it something I said?
I hate this ring. It's been passed down from mother to daughter in the Goodsoup family for generations. It was to be my wedding ring until that evil pirate stole the diamond and left me. Left me here to die of a broken heart.
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us. I must haunt this lonely tomb until I've married a man I truly love. And you can't leave because the door's locked.
Where's the diamond for your ring?
It's gone. He took it.
Who took it?
My love, my honey cakes, my widow schnoobums, my LeChuck.
LeChuck is your schnoobums?
He pried the diamond from its satin during the rehearsal dinner. Oh, what a fool I was. He told me he was taking it out to get some fresh air.
Where did LeChuck take the diamond?
Cad, the fiend. He sold it to the smugglers of Skull Island. It's just so humiliating. I could just die.
What happened to that young man you liked so much?
Why, the last time I saw Charles, he had checked into the hotel.
Since you're, not using it, can I have your engagement band?
This ring will remain on my finger until I have a wedding band to replace it.
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us. I must haunt this lonely, and you can't.
This is just a shade too creepy for me. I'm leaving. It's a universal crowbar.
This is going to be so... Die!
Oh, I'm not going to do that again. I think I broke my skull. I'm all skull.
It's your own fault. Stop scaring me like that.
So I did scare you? Really?
Well, startled is more like it.
Oh.
But startled in a terrified kind of way. You really are very, very scary.
Don't talk down to me.
I really don't have any choice.
I saw you get out of that crypt. Does this mean that you're dead?
No, I was only faking.
Darn. I thought together we could walk among the living and spawn a new wave of terror throughout the Caribbean.
So what you're saying is that you only love me for my legs?
Something like that.
It's Murray. Hi, Murray.
Oh, it hurts.
Hey.
I don't want to get caught up in a conversation with Murray right now.
Hey, watch the hands.
He just can't stop jammering. Reuniting Murray with his arm is a bad idea. That must be the gravedigger. No. Hey, mister! Help!
What? Who's there? Who said that? Who's scaring poor old Mort, the gravedigger?
There's been a horrifying mistake. I've been buried alive in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right. This joke has gone far enough. You kids should be ashamed of yourselves.
It's no joke. I'm really trapped in here.
Crazy kids with your long hair and your Baroque music. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
This isn't a trick. I'm really trapped in this crypt. I drank a special potion that put me into a coma. Thinking I was dead, they buried me in this crypt.
Yeah, right. They did that in the book. Never trade lunches with a corpse. If you kids ever came up with an original idea, I might believe you.
Just come and look at me through this crack.
Oh, sure. I turn my back to the door and you thieving little hoodlums will sneak up from behind and tie me up. I read all about your sinister ways in my horror novels, so nothing doing.
Curses, you've seen through my web of deceit. I'm no ordinary man trapped in a crypt.
Well, what are you then?
My faster-than-light ship is trapped in a subspace anomaly.
You have no ship. Any true warp traveler would know that reversing the polarity of the ion flux field would result in a tachyon expansion wave, creating a trail of neutrinos that could be followed out of the anomaly.
What I meant to say was, I seek the golden rods of Cathan to bring peace to the Shire.
Do you bear the mark of Tixblick, the chosen one foretold by the scrolls of the Third Shadow?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask. What I meant to say was, I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
I'm a vegan. I hate the exploitation of animals.
Really? But what about all those stuffed heads on your wall?
Oh, only one of those is real.
Actually, I'm a ghost trapped in this crypt.
Then let me see you appear before me.
Excuse me?
If you were a real spirit, you could materialize in a ghostly form. It's all in the books. Well, let's see it.
Isn't the ominous sound of my disembodied voice proof enough? I guess not. Fear me. I'm an evil ghost.
Then go ahead. Show your ghastly visage.
I can't. I'm shy.
You're no ghost.
You must love horror stories to own all these collectibles.
Reading fantastic stories about the dead helps me keep my mind off my work.
Why are you wasting your money on all this bad fiction?
At least my bad fiction doesn't require over $1,000 in hardware.
I see your point. Let me out of this crypt!
I'm not falling for your tricks this time. Just leave me alone and let me read my horror novels.
I'm gonna go sulk in the darkness now.
Have a good time.
It looks like he's writing a horror novel. It's called The Grog That Drank People, part 1 of a 3-book cycle. I wonder why trashy media always comes in 3s. Nah. I can't reach. It's a dinosaur from the monsters that time couldn't care less about. It's a poster for some dumb book about undead pirates. I can't reach. Nah. Cloying, yet grisly at the same time. Looks like a Halloween mask. It's the stuff that really boring dreams are made of. It's either a dead parrot or a very strange bat. It's a glowing lantern. It's the poster for some really trashy monster book. Trust me, it'll never sell. Oh dear. It's hard to see what it is from where I'm standing. Judging by the beard, I'm guessing it's a goat. What a bore. Spooky. It's a bunch of cheesy horror stories. That must be the gravedigger. I've got it.
Hey, what happened to the light?
Murray, do your stuff.
Okay.
Ah! Mortal fool! Release me from this wretched tomb! I must be set free, or I will haunt you forever! I will hide your keys beneath the cushions of your upholstered furniture! And never more will you be able to find socks that match!
All right, hang on. I'm coming.
Great work, Murray.
I was terrifying, wasn't I? My demonic powers have made me omnipotent!
Uh-oh. Looks like the lantern ran out of oil.
There, it's open. Now shuffle off and give me peace.
Good soup is food. Nah. I don't want to get my fingerprints all over it. It's useless now that it's out of oil. Looks like minestrone, delicately seasoned with cobwebs and mouse knuckles. He just can't stop jammering. Well, Murray, are you ready to continue our heady adventuring? Murray? Where'd he go? Hi, guys. I've risen from the deepest recesses of the underworld. Your curiosity is overwhelming. This hereby certifies that hearty beef and potato good soup met his demise, at least once, on Blood Island.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you come in. I was just... Charles? Charles de Goulash, is it really you?
Minnie! It's been so long.
Oh, Charles, it has. It has. You look so different.
Really? Why, you look exactly the same.
Oh, Charles, how you flatter me. Oh, but you must go now.
But why? Now that I've found you again after all these years.
What would our families say if they knew we were alone together on such a romantic night?
Minnie, this may sound rash, but I love you, Minnie Good Soup.
Oh, Charles, you mustn't.
Oh, I can't help it. I've always loved you. Do you hear? I've always loved you, Minnie, and I always will. Come away with me now.
Elope? Oh, but Charles, it just isn't done. Think of the scandal it would cause.
To heck with the scandal, Minnie.
Oh.
Marry me.
Oh, yes, Charles. Yes. 1,000 times yes.
Then kiss me, my love.
It looks like it's just about Elaine's size, but it needs a diamond to be complete. Nah.
Have you found her, you cadaverous canine?
Yeah, nope. Nope, she's not on Plunder Island, Captain LeChuck.
Then scour the seas, you ossified rats! Hunt them down, then bring them to me. Find me Guybrush Threepwood. It's with him that you'll find Elaine. Burn down every island in the Caribbean if you have to. But bring me my bride! And more slaw! Curse those villains! They never give you enough slaw with these baggy meals.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
I'm dead. I really am.
Do you have any proof that you're dead?
As a matter of fact, smart guy, I've got your proof right here. A death certificate.
Well, this must be some kind of mistake.
It's right there in high-res black and white. I died. Give me a lot of money.
It looks like I'm left with no choice but to acquiesce.
No, just give me my money.
That's what I mean.
Oh, thanks. Excuse me, but...
Sorry, son, no time to chat. Every second I spend talking to you is a second taken away from my loyal customers.
So I'm not a loyal customer?
Frankly, no. You're a bit of a high risk.
High risk? I'm young, don't smoke, and I run away screaming from any sort of life-threatening situation.
And yet you still have this tendency to die and then reanimate and take my money.
Well, there is that. I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
All right, let's go.
Keep that door closed.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure Mr. Threepwood made it down all right.
I couldn't help noticing those adorable smuggle bunnies.
Ah, the smuggle bunnies. One of our most popular items. Each one comes with a cleverly hidden pouch just above the small intestine.
Great, I'll take one.
None of them contains the diamond.
Oh, never mind. How about toys? Do you have any toys?
As a matter of fact, a new shipment just arrived yesterday. They're sure to be bestsellers. Here, take one.
Ahoy there, matey. You're my favorite sailor. Land ho, sailor. I'll be haunting ye into the hereafter.
I'd like to buy something really piratey.
Of course. Really piratey things are, of course, our specialty. Can I interest you in a peg leg?
Well, that depends on what you do with it. That was a joke.
Ah, yes. I don't quite follow you, but I'm sure it was amusing.
I'm still looking, thanks. He's so cute.
Will you play with me? I want to be your friend. Set sail for fun. I'll hang ye from me yardarm with your own entrails.
Aren't you the cutest little thing? This is a lot of money. Nah. Hehe, I'm liquid. Okay, I'll play you for the diamond.
You will have to pay to enter the game.
Well, how much do I need?
Not very much.
Sure, I can handle that. This is a lot of money. I better only give them part of it.
Have you ever played poker before, Mr. Threepwood?
No. Would you believe this is my very first time?
Then I'll give you a brief explanation. The game is the simplest variety of 5-card stud. I deal 5 cards to each of us. We show our cards to each other, and the player with the best hand wins.
Well, how do I know what makes the best hand?
If you have any questions, just ask us. You do trust us, don't you?
Of course I trust you.
Very well. Let us begin.
Good cards. Daddy needs to lift a pirate curse.
Take a moment to look at your cards.
Two of spades, 3 of hearts, 4 of clubs, 8 of clubs, and king of diamonds. What a terrible hand. 5 of a kind. Right there. Not even you guys can beat 5 of a kind.
You're correct, Mr. Threepwood. We cannot beat 5 of a kind. The question remains, however, whether or not you can beat a pair.
A pair?
A pair of murderous smugglers.
Huh?
Us, Mr. Threepwood. I'm talking about us.
We're gonna kill you.
Oh, I get it. Whether or not you can beat a pair. That's pretty clever. Now, gentlemen, let's not be too hasty.
There's a delivery man out here with a package.
You idiot! You blew out the lights!
I got the diamond.
Not for long, you little...
Hit him, not me, you cretin!
Who are you calling a whore?
There he goes! Get him!
Got what I needed from the smugglers.
Good. Let us leave this place of evil.
There's just one thing I need to do first.
Really? What's that?
Who's there? Oh, it's just you. Wait, what are you doing? Help! Help! Ah!
Good luck on the rest of your adventures, Guybrush.
What? You can't mean...
I'm afraid so. This work is too dangerous for me. I'm going to find a more stable, secure line of work. I hear there's still an opening for a chef on Scab Island.
Well, you'll be sorely missed.
I know, but my destiny lies out there, somewhere. Beyond the rolling waves.
Farewell, good friend Welshman.
Oh, wait. Where'd you say Scab Island was again?
East by northeast. You can't miss it.
Ah, thanks a bunch.
Ah, whoops, I forgot to tell him that a magnetized pin will only have compass-like properties for a short time.
Another group of recruits for my army of the undead. Now, how goes the search for my bride-to-be? Where's Dingy Dog?
I found him! I found him! Yep. Oh, golly, oh, gosh. Yep, that's right. They're on Blood Island, sir.
Get them.
It's a massive diamond engagement ring. It's a massive diamond engagement ring. Nah. I'm determined to use this to propose to Elaine. Again. Elaine, are you alright?
Guybrush? Where are we?
You're okay. We're on Blood Island. LeChuck's ring had a terrible curse on it, but I put everything right. You're safe and everything's gonna be fine. Just fine.
That be well spoken, pet. But save your breath, lass. You'll be needing it for when you scream, I do.
Where are we?
Don't you be remembering this place, Threepwood? 'Twas not long ago that I trapped ye here to suffer tortures most foul.
Wait, I can remember. I've seen this place before. In some terrible nightmare.
'Twas no mere nightmare, Guybrush. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Oh no, it can't be. But it is. This is the Carnival of the Damned.
Aye, the Carnival of the Damned.
You fiend, why have you brought us here?
There be two reasons, you pathetic privateer. I be intended to torture and kill ye. And I'll be giving Elaine a treasure.
You're wasting your time, LeChuck. Elaine's love can't be bought.
Ah, but this be a very special treasure. This be the fabled treasure of Big Whoop.
Big Whoop?
Aye, the very pirate treasure you were searching for before I caught up with ye.
What's so special about the treasure of Big Whoop? Isn't it just like any other pirate treasure?
I see. Ye do not yet know the dreadful power that be Big Whoop.
I guess not.
Quake in fear, Threepwood, when I tell thee that Big Whoop be a damned portal to a demon netherworld.
Okay.
The treasures of Big Whoop be the very gates of hell themselves.
Yipe. But how will Big Whoop make Elaine love you?
Elaine shall pass through the hoary gates of Big Whoop, just as I once did, down to the inky blackness of the infernal nether regions. For you see, Big Whoop gives those who pass through it the greatest gift of all, immortality.
But at what cost?
Cost? Granted, people may find me a bit unapproachable now, and the smell does take a while to get used to. But it'd be worth everything now that I have the power to make Elaine love me.
But if you kill Elaine, won't she hate you even more?
Aye, at first. But soon she'll be understanding what a grand gift eternal life be. And besides, the dating pool be surprisingly small when you're the living dead. She'll just have to give me another chance.
This whole amusement park, why?
The Big Whoop Carnival was my most brilliant idea. Once I had the power of Big Whoop at my command, I could make Elaine mine at last.
I see. But again, why an amusement park?
I'll be getting to that. I knew Elaine would need a little coaxing, and that I'd be needing an army. A horrible army of the undead.
Okay, but why an amusement park?
Are you going to let me finish? I'm not talking just to hear myself talk, you know.
You're right. I've been rude. Please, go on.
Everyone knows that the life of a seaman is a long, hard, lonely one. Sailors spend months longing for just a few days' leave. You know what they're looking for as soon as they get into port, eh?
Why,
A family-oriented fun park.
Oh, that. Of course.
They come to take a ride on the giant roller coaster, the Great Monkey Mountain. They reach the top of the highest peak, and then hands in the air, screaming like monkeys. They plunge down the slope into a great stream of lava.
That doesn't sound the least bit fun.
Aye, it's not. In fact, it's downright unpleasant. But when they reach the other side, they're fitting warriors for my skeletal army of the damned.
How did you find Big Whoop?
That'd be a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Does the torture start after we're done talking here?
Aye.
Go on then.
Back when I were alive, Elaine despised me.
No.
No, it's true. I can see that now. She didn't like me at all. But I were determined to prove me worth to her, you see. So, I set sail to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret of Monkey Island. I could tell you, but I'd rather make you guess.
That a sequel can never be as good as the original?
Lies! Filthy, dirty lies! No, it goes much deeper than that. It's an ancient secret, closely guarded by the natives and pirates who happen to...
You don't even know the secret of Monkey Island, do you?
No, not really.
All right then. Let's get on with your story.
A few days after setting sail, my ship was caught in a terrible typhoon and was torn apart. I would have drowned, but some friendly sharks found me and set me ashore on Blood Island. There I was, marooned, with no hope of winning Elaine's heart. I thought my luck had run out, but one day a ship made port at Blood Island. 'Twas the ship of one Captain Marley, Elaine's own grandfather. I struck up a conversation with Rum Rogers Sr., first mate on the ship. And for the price of a few drinks, I learned that they had the map to the legendary treasure of Big Whoop. Although I had no ship and no money.
Hold on. Can I sit down? Both my legs are going to sleep.
Although I had no ship and no money, I planned to beat Marley's crew to the treasure and take it for myself. I didn't have the money to buy a new ship, but I still had my greatest asset.
That your presence makes dumb people seem much smarter.
But I still had my greatest asset. That indefinable Chuck charm. One of the rich young debutantes on Blood Island was helpless against it. After a week with me, she would have followed me to the grave. Unfortunately for her, she didn't get the chance. I pried the diamond from her family's engagement ring and sold it to some cutthroat smugglers for the cost of a new ship.
You big old bedwetting duty head.
I've been called worse. With me new ship, I easily overtook Marley's crew and beat them to Big Whoop, which just so happened to be here on Monkey Island.
I'm still confused about the carnival.
Then ask me. As designer and founder, I can answer all your questions.
How did you build an amusement park on a deserted island?
The process begins with a winning design team. I scoured the Caribbean, looking for the best and brightest artists, engineers, and creative people. After a lengthy period of intensive recruitment, intimidation, and murder, I had my team at work, slashing and burning acres of old-growth timberland on Monkey and Dinky Islands.
That must have been back-breaking work.
Aye, that it was. Fortunately, hundreds of men were lost to malaria, wild animals, or construction accidents.
What kind of attractions do you have?
Here at Big Whoop, we pride ourselves on the variety and authenticity of our attractions. We be using a magical blend of art, technology, and indentured servitude that we like to call Dynamo Monk Electrics. Frighteningly realistic skins and other body parts are attached to a framework of gears, servos, and pulleys, all constructed from a remarkably lightweight composite material.
Fascinating. How do you power all the rides?
That be a good question. As ye may already know, the power of Big Whoop be derived from its position as an infernal nexus, binding our world with the unholy manifestation of evil itself.
Well, of course.
But like all fuel sources, it can't be lasting forever. That's why it be our job to conserve its demonic power wherever possible and look to alternative power sources.
Nuclear.
No, we tap our greatest natural resource, monkeys.
My word.
Hordes of ruthlessly trained monkeys are hidden away deep within the bowels of the park, bound to immense machines of destruction and family entertainment.
That's so inhumane.
Ooh, I'm glad you noticed. It be the little touches that make the difference.
Mark my words, LeChuck. When I finally defeat you, I'll be sure to set them all free.
Yeah.
What's in the future for Big Whoop theme parks?
The future is ripe with a world of possibilities. I see an entire network of theme parks throughout the world. Each will be unique and incorporate the cultures and customs of its specific area, but all will hold true to the same vision of the original park. The random, wholesale slaughter of the thousands of patrons who walk through our gates.
I thought the treasure of Big Whoop was on Dinky Island.
Dinky Island be an atoll just off the coast of Monkey Island. But they'd be connected by a maze of mysterious tunnels that run under the very ocean floor. So although you dug for treasure on Dinky, when you found me carnival, you were on Monkey Island.
Very tidy explanation.
Aye.
I've heard quite enough about your disgusting theme park. What happened to Captain Marley and his crew?
Their ship arrived at Monkey Island a half hour after mine. But they were too late to stop me from claiming me prize. And they watched me pass through the portal of Big Whoop. Craven cowards that they were, the power of what they saw overwhelmed them. They fled the island in terror. Marley tore his treasure map into 4 pieces and gathered his crew around him. There was Rum Roger Sr., the first mate, Rapscallion, the cook, and young Lindy, the cabin boy. Marley gave each a piece of the map, keeping one for himself. They promised to guard those map pieces with their lives. I saw to it that they kept their promise. They were the only people alive to know about Big Whoop.
What happened to Rum Rogers Sr.?
He was taking a bath in his cabin near Fat Island, drinking rum and eating toast, as he always did while bathing, when the toaster mysteriously fell into the tub with him.
Shocking.
His son inherited the map piece, but was too much of a drunkard to understand its importance.
What happened to Rapscallion, the cook?
Rapscallion died in a flash fire in his weenie hut on Scab Island.
That's right. I brought him back to life with a voodoo spell. I remember it so vividly.
Guybrush? Guybrush?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was miles away. What were you saying?
I knew about Rap's absent-minded tendency to leave his gas burners on. So I arranged for a fully lit cake to be delivered to him on his 35th birthday. You can hear the explosion as far as Booty Island.
That's horrible.
Steamin' weenie indeed.
What became of young Lindy, the cabin boy?
Fearing for his life, he came to me and begged for mercy. In return for not revealing the location of Big Whoop, I let him live. As a sign of me gratitude, I gave him a fortune, which he used to build a successful advertising firm. Once he had grown accustomed to his wealthy lifestyle, I returned to collect me debt. I delivered to him an account so demonically ill-conceived that it was doomed to fail. Gangrene and honey. Within a month, he was penniless and insane, a broken man. He sold everything he owned and got so desperate, he fell in with a traveling circus. He was killed when he was shot from a cannon without a helmet.
No one could be that desperate. What fate befell Captain Marley?
I ambushed him while he was racing in the America's Cup. I boarded his ship and decided to let him determine his own fate. He could grant me his blessing to have his granddaughter's hand in marriage, or he could suffer a death more horrible than any of his crewmates.
Well, what'd he say?
Actually, he said quite a few things. Oh, the pain. Stop it, you're killing me. Some other things, I forget them all. I left him for dead and sent his ship into a whirlpool not even the most accomplished captain could escape.
You're unbelievably ghastly and wretched.
Oh, thanks.
Please don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, you'll crush the hopes of children all over the world. I'm a hero to millions.
It doesn't matter. All that matters is that Elaine and I are together. And you are out of the picture for good.
Pretty please, don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, you'll be in really big trouble.
I'm one of the walking dead. Formed not of flesh and blood, but of fire and brimstone. How could I be in any more trouble?
Yeah, well... Pretty please, don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, there'll be no more Monkey Island sequels. No sequels means no work for you. You'll become just another has-been that nobody's heard of.
Oh, that could never happen to me. I'm LeChuck.
Do you know the name Bobbin Threadbare?
No.
Exactly. Pretty please, don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, you'll ruin our reputation for making family-oriented games. We'll be scorned by parent watchdog groups everywhere.
What'll you threaten me with next? Some ludicrous Senate subcommittee investigating violence in the media? Well, I'm shaking in me boots now.
Elaine will never marry you. She loves me.
She does not. She loves me.
Nuh-uh, she loves me.
Does not.
Anyway, Elaine really loves me.
Does not.
Does 2 love me?
Does not.
Does 2 infinity?
Does... Curse you and your diabolical debate skills. But there be so many more horrible things I be wanting to tell you.
I'm not listening to you anymore. See, I'm ignoring you.
You'd better listen.
I'm not listening, I'm not listening.
Very well, Fleetwood. If you're going to act like a child, I'll help you get in the mood. I think you deserve a timeout, young man.
Uh-oh. It's the solid steel 6-inch thick door to this insidious cage. Haha! It's not locked! Your plan was flawless, LeChuck, except for one minor detail. That will be your downfall. He's taking Elaine on his roller coaster of death! I've got to reach her before she becomes his undead bride. What's happened to me? Head foggy, can't think. I'm swimming. Must concentrate and rescue Elaine. I've got to save Elaine. But how can I save Elaine when I'm just a little boy? Oh, if only I could think straight. Must clear my mind.
Welcome to the Big Whoop Carnival, little guy. Come on over here and meet your old pal Dingy Dog.
Oh, for crying out loud. It's Murray. I like the guy, but this is getting ridiculous. Yo, Murray.
Hey, it's you. Are you dead yet? You look different.
Not dead, Murray. Just cursed.
Cursed? That's perfect. I'm cursed too. Let's join our cursed forces together, and together we can rule the world.
Yeah. Let me get back to you on that. It's a huge stack of meringue pies. I have to wonder if he's genuinely content with this line of work. No. I can't go back there. I'm deathly afraid of mimes. He's a mime. He doesn't talk. It says Hall of Oddities. It says rides. Maybe later. This anchor looks good, heavy, and useful. Ew.
Yeah, kid, what is it?
Yikes, what is that horrible smell?
It's a giant rat suit, you little brat. What did you expect, roses?
Am I the only one nauseated by that terrible stench?
Okay, the suit smells. We've heard it. Everybody just come over and pick on the giant rat man.
What are you guys doing here?
It's Blow the Man Down, the most fun on the Midway. Hit the funny clown and win a fantastic prize. Watch the pies fly from the cannon with blinding speed and loud report. And if your aim is true, go home with your winnings. Join in the laughs with your happy sailor host Wharfrat and his pal Monty Meringue.
What flavor?
What?
What flavor are the pies today?
I don't know. Lemon meringue, I think. What kind of a stupid question is that?
How does this whole booth work again?
It's not that complex a concept, kid. Fire pies from the cannon at the guy in a clown suit. You hit him and win a prize. It's great fun.
I want to shoot the cannon. I want to shoot the cannon.
Sorry, little boy, you're too young. Blow the man down is for older kids.
That's discrimination. How do I know it really works if I can't see it go off?
Okay, kid, you want to see the cannon fire? Here we go.
What in the world is meringue?
I don't know, kid. Whipped egg whites, I guess.
What's Dingy Dog really like in person?
What are you asking me for? I'm just a giant rat. I'm not allowed to associate with His Highness, the great and mighty Dingy Dog.
Could you, introduce me to Dingy Dog?
No, I can't. Now go away.
Dingy Dog's really cool, huh?
Oh, yeah, he's a regular saint. So much more gifted a performer than any common old giant rat. Give a guy a big dog suit, and he turns into a freaking prima donna.
I bet Dingy Dog gets paid a lot of money, right?
Yeah? And so what if he does? It doesn't take any talent to make a big puppy dog appealing. Now, getting children to hang around a giant rat, that's odd.
I bet his suit doesn't stink either.
You know, you're really starting to bug me, kid.
I bet Dingy Dog could beat you up.
Could not.
I bet he could.
I'll tell you what, kid. Why don't you go take a swipe at him, and then come back here and tell me what happened, huh?
Never mind. Good old-fashioned sturdy carnival scale. Adorable. Yikes. He looks a lot less cute and a lot more huge and terrifying in person.
Now that's not very nice, little boy. Come on now, stop hitting your pal Dingy Dog. I'm not gonna warn you again, kid. You better cut that out. Yeah, you're really starting to bug me, kid. All right, that does it. You're going down, little punk.
Ow, he bit me.
Hey, give me back that hair, kid. You're ruining the suit.
Are you the real Dingy Dog?
You bet I am, and I'm here to make sure you have fun. What's your name, little boy?
Okay, for starters, I'm not a little boy. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Well, shiver me timbers, that's swell.
Don't you patronize me.
Well, sounds like you've learned a very big word. You're a very bright little man. That's swell.
Laugh while you can. Soon I'll destroy LeChuck and your entire world will lie in ruin.
You bet. Run along and play now, son.
How can I win one of these fabulous prizes?
Well, that's easy, matey. If I can't guess your weight or your age, you get to pick what you want.
What's the catch?
There's no catch, it's just that easy.
I'd like to speak to your manager.
Oh, no, you don't, little boy. Just the sight of my manager has caused children older than you to burst into tears.
I really want to talk to somebody in charge.
No can do, son.
I need to get on the roller coaster.
I'll bet you do. It's fun. But that ride's only for bigger kids.
don't care if it's not safe. I have to ride it now.
Oh, no, son. It's not that it's not safe for little kids to ride. It's just that you've got to be much, much older to really appreciate the sheer mind-numbing terror of the coaster. But wait a few years and you'll have matured enough to ride. You'll also be able to buy candy and eat it whenever and wherever you want. Just like us grown-ups can.
Let me on the roller coaster.
Nope. That ride's only for bigger kids.
Just try to guess how much I weigh.
All righty. Let Dingy have a look at you, little guy. Well, let me see here. I figure a strapping little pirate like you must weigh 98 pounds.
Ha! The joke's on you. I just look like a little boy. In actuality, I'm a mighty pirate weighing in at 98 pounds. This is really embarrassing. Am I not eating right? I've been working out. I'll bet you can't guess how old I am.
Betcha I can. A little fearsome buccaneer like yourself must be 7 years old.
Ha! Wrong. I just so happen to be 20.
Well, do you have any proof for your old pal Dingy Dog?
You calling me a liar?
You bet I am.
I have my proof right here.
Scum Actors Guild membership card. Guybrush Threepwood, age 20? I suppose you're right. Pick your prize.
I really want that talking skull.
With my unfettered demonic might, we will rule the world!
You're right, Murray. If I had all that power, the temptation for evil would be too great. I'll take the anchor.
Well, take it away, son. Congratulations. Enjoy your stay here at Big Whoop.
Look into your heart. I'm the prize you really want. What? You've picked the anchor?
It's a really nice anchor, Murray. Sorry.
I can't...
Murray?
I'm not speaking to you. How could you pick that anchor over your best friend? What good is a dumb hunk of iron anyway? It's not even a real anchor. I'm a real talking skull. After all we've been through together. Fine, take the stupid anchor. You would have made a lousy undead monster anyway.
Now it's a heavy pie pan full of shaving cream.
I'm going to wait for an owner who understands my need to bring fear and pestilence on the likes of you.
What are you doing over there?
I found this pie, mister.
Huh? Oh, yeah, thanks, kid.
Shoot it, shoot it!
Not right now.
Oh, but I want to see the cannon fire.
Beat cheeks, half-pint.
Look, man, I pay your salary. You want me to tell the Chuck you've got unhappy kids running around here?
Okay, you little... Did you just hear something?
No.
Weird.
Maybe it's the acoustics of that smelly giant head.
Shut up, kid.
Get out of here before I call up the demonic legions of Hades and set them upon you like a swarm of angry locusts. If you value your life, mere mortal, you will flee before Murray, scourge of the living and uber skull of the underworld.
Nah. Yoo-hoo, stinky Mr. Rat.
Hey, get out of there, you little punk.
What are you gonna do about it, vermin boy?
This'll teach you.
It's a bunch of bits of meringue from the pie. I'd rather keep these pie bits for a better time. Monkey Mountain Roller Coaster. That's where LeChuck was taking Elaine. I've got to get in there. Ugh. No. What kind of snow cones do you have?
What kind of cones did you ask? Why, I have every kind imaginable. I have the most distinct type of snow cones in the world. In fact, my cones are so original, so inventive, and so unique that most are completely inedible. Let me list some for you. I have sweet cones, meat cones, cold cones, mold cones, bold cones with lime, cones with slime, veggie cones, wedgie cones, edgy cones. I used some of my neighbor's edge in that one. Cones with spice, cones with lice, berry cones, hairy cones, dairy cones, and the Christmas, merry cone. So, what do you think of that?
I'd like a plain snow cone, please.
Okay, kid. Bye now.
It's a big peppermill. Peppery goodness. That meringue looks tasty. Ugh, hairy. Ew. The pepper helps, though. Brain freeze. Too late for me to get out. It's a sturdy piece of rope. It's a sturdy piece of rope. It's a mechanical Herman tooth rod. I had a feeling he'd turn up sooner or later. It's the rotting captain of Herman Toothrot's ship. Nah. Ew. No. No. This one doesn't talk. Thank you, technology. Nah. I missed that car. It's a diorama depicting Monkey Island as it appeared when I first arrived there. No.
Elaine! Ah, great work. 'Tis only you. Have you seen Elaine? She told me she was just going to powder her nose, and I haven't seen her since. I can't even believe it. I fell for that one again. Now stand still, boy, so I can flame broil.
Uh-oh. Ouch! Ow! great big keg of rum. It's Rum Rogers Sr. as he appeared in life.
Ah, you again. If you've ridden me, Coaster, why haven't you been boiled in me molten pool of lava? Elaine must have fiddled with me controls and rerouted the tracks. Aye, she'll be the death of me yet. I mean, again. But curses if I can't help but love the little woman. Eat flaming death, Threepwood.
Gesundheit?
Bad move, Threepwood.
Darn it. Ouch! Ow! Too late for me to get out. It's Rum Rogers Sr. as he appeared in life. It's Captain Marley, Elaine's grandfather. It's the cabin boy, young Lindy. It's Rapscallion, the forgetful Weenie Hut restaurateur. Nah. It's Captain Marley, Elaine's grandfather. I missed that car. It's a diorama of the 4 pirates who had the pieces of the map at Big Whoop. Oh no, it's LeChuck!
Aye, Threepwood. It be me, your worst nightmare. You'll be sorry you ever set foot here on Monkey Island when I'm through with you.
Darn it. Ouch! Ow! I'm glad to see that I'm featured among the attractions here. It's very lifelike. I mean, deathlike. It's a Dynamo Monk Electric Wally. Gad, he looks so lifelike. Hey, wait a minute. He really is Wally. You can count on me, Wally. Just as soon as I defeat LeChuck, save Elaine, set all the monkeys free, and ride the madly rotating Buccaneer, I'll come back and release you. It's a rustic lantern. It's a flask of lamp oil. It's a replica of the torture chamber in LeChuck's palace from back in the zombie days. LeChuck's back again?
I'll be chasing you around this roller coaster till you be my undead slave, Threepwood.
Darn it. Ouch! Ow! There. It's soaked in oil and probably highly flammable. Cool. It's the enormous Dynamo Monk Electric arm of the giant Dynamo Monk Electric Snow Monkey. It's every sailor's worst nightmare, the giant snowy ape. She's all set to pop. Nah. Nah. Could you please stop that annoying swinging? No. No. It's a replica of the torture chamber in Nah. No.
You shouldn't have.
Gesundheit?
Bad move, Fleetwood.
Uh-oh.
Ouch! Ow!
It's all that's left of my snow cone. Maybe later. Maybe later. Aren't you the cutest little thing? I can't do that from here. He's so cute. It's a flask of lamp oil. Ew, no chance. It's toxic and probably tastes really gross. It's all oily and stuff. I don't want to waste it. It's a big peppermill. Nah. Darn, here he comes.
Aye, and I'll keep a coming after ye for as long as it takes to make ye one of the undead.
Run, mortal, but do not forget your arch nemesis Murray. Mark my words, I shall return to haunt you. Do you hear me? I shall return.
This is so unfair.
carnival is great, Dad.
It sure is, son. But you know, rumor has it that the man who built this place is buried here. And they say that to this day, his frozen body remains in the tunnels somewhere beneath the amusement park.